Alright, now this is video number 4, and we are back to the plant having twisted itself back into shape again in the morning. You can see the sunscreen applied from yesterday and actually that afternoon before yesterday still on there. I'm going to spray some more on there now. I'll just do it holding the camera here if I can figure out how to get this thing to work. Okay, I'm gonna shake it up, put it of course on the leaves here. Wow, that's really making it a nice, since the first couple applications, it's really making the zinc oxide or the titanium dioxide really stick really nicely now to the leaf on that one side. So I have decided to, instead of coating the underside of the leaf, I'm just going to keep coating the top side of the leaf for now. Get it like this. Uh-oh. I just messed up the experiment a little bit. It looks like, again, I barely touched it and the plant just fell over here this direction. But that is kind of interesting it did that, because the plant was completely opposite of that, like over the course of 8 hours yesterday. So we'll see what happens here. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of coming out and taking still pictures, maybe like once every half hour, to see how the progression of the plant is going. Oh, that's interesting. That leaf here is dripping still a lot, so it's not taking the sunscreen very well. These are actually taking the sunscreen pretty good. Yeah, they're all kind of dripping the sunscreen off here. Across one of my posts, there was mention maybe to apply a paste instead of a spray, which I might do in a later experiment. That was a really good idea. But one thing to keep in mind here is that when you spray this on your own body, you can see what happens days later. The surface just continually has this residue on the surface of your skin, or maybe even in your skin a little bit, not realizing it's there. How many people actually rub off the residue with soap in a shower or in a bath or something? It probably takes a while for all that crap to go through your system anyway, before it gets removed off of you. So here we go. We've got my pumpkin plant. My other plants over here, my control plants, are just as expected. None of them are really changing, except growing a little bit more. I have watered my plants. I'm just watering them daily like I normally do. And just so you know about how the light comes in here, I'll back up a little bit. So the sun overhead starts here. You can see it through the trees. It's morning right now. It's about it's about close to 9 o'clock in the morning. This is August 13th, 2016. The sun makes its way through the sky kind of in this pattern over the head here. So right about here, when it gets out of the way of this tree back behind us, right in here is when I believe the most UV is going to be coming into the greenhouse, because if I do a flip of 180 here, you can see the sun would be coming in straight of the way that way. Here I'll go upside down so you can kind of see. So right there is where the sun would be, around maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even earlier, maybe 1 o'clock. So that's when I'm going to start really snapping my pictures more to see what happens here with the pumpkin plant. See how it turns and contorts itself today, assuming that may happen again. So that's what we got. I'll end it here and take some snapshots, and then later on this afternoon probably post another video. Alright.